Merry Christmas, ho ho ho.
Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down, my head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No we don't care about the bad nights, before a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No we don't care about the bad nights, before a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. I'm on my last straw, I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies, I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me, 'cause I'd start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you by my side.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. got here. Cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And now we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you all, my beautiful pearls out there. Hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas Eve. Today is December 24th, 2024. It is 10:07 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. My volume is low. Smiley, are you sure my volume's low? I am too, girl. Oh my god. I am so exhausted. Like, oh my god. I have been busting my butt all day long. All day long. 2 more hours till Christmas. Yes, queen. Yes. Some people are saying I'm low and some people are saying I'm not. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm low. Put a 2 in the chat if I'm not. You got 5 more hours, Bo. It's a little low. I don't know why. I don't know why. Is that better? I think I had it on the wrong one. Am I better now? Let me know. I sound completely normal to you? You're louder on my TV than my tablet. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how many watts your tablet is, the speakers, and all that as well. I have not seen Mblunk lately, Minnie. I was wondering. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You're perfect. Okay. Kentucky is hearing you. Okay. Well, there we have it. There we have it. So oh, I want to show you this real quick. I didn't know if some people would get it or not. But here is my thumbnail. And I asked AI to make Edgar into a Mrs. Claus and asked AI to make KK into Santa Claus. And this is what we got. Did y'all get did y'all get it? You got it. VM. So I thought it was rather cute. I thought it was rather cute. Oh my God. Listen, Edgar, there's nothing wrong with working with your femininity. Okay. They look better than the real thing, in my opinion. So I hear Edgar. Merry Christmas, darling. Cat's not just. I hear Edgar was searching, which is good. I'm certainly glad. Finally, after 10 months. Yeah. You should surround Mrs. Claus with cats. Yeah. Achoo. Achoo, achoo, achoo. I'm not really buying it either, Angel, to be honest with you. In my opinion, it seems like every time he searches, he's got a big old camera in front of him, right? I think that he's trying to flip how people. I don't know. Hopefully he's going to do those interviews though, right? I know Fox will give him interviews. I know all of that. What was Edgar searching? His stalking? Well, probably Petra. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. He was on that, I don't know if it's Steven or Stefan, guys. Can't wait for Dateline. Yeah, I bet you they'll, after Sebastian is found and people are arrested, I bet you, gee, I bet, I bet you there will be a Dateline on this. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Well, that's what I said. Took 10 months to search, Brian Girl, but you know, you'd think he would do that sooner. But anyway, just read The Night Before Christmas to my grandchildren. They are snuggled in their bed. Oh, Nana's dragonfly. Remind me, we're going to do a prayer before we leave tonight. 10 months too late. Yeah. 10 months or essentially 302 days of not searching. I doubt any credible news organizations will interview them with their feet showing or hands. He asked for Dateline. Well, I hope they do some interviews. I do hope they do some interviews. That is one thing I do hope they do, because media is very important. It's extremely important. Did you see the post, War Damn Eagle post under post? It's a pair of handcuffs with dog's name on them with a Joker card on top. No, but there is a little bit of stuff dog did release earlier as well. Let me see here. Did he put it on his YouTube? 6 hours. Okay, here we go. All right. So Dog the Bounty Hunter put on his channel. But let me see what they say here first. Dog Nation want $250,000 for Christmas? Question mark. Find final footage of Sebastian Rogers 16 with mom KK Foot before going Proudfoot poof. Find him and cash is yours. Call 833 tell dog.
By a lot of people.
You have a lot more than friends. There are millions in this, and they will be tried. I'm reading the comments. You were telling them we're grateful to have.
Music's too loud, Nick. There. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this footage. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate it. Got a lot to talk about this evening. We may take some calls if you guys want. Let me know. This is about 10 minutes. This is about 10 minutes. I feel like I've spent that much. JK. You mean for Christmas headers? I hope they both do interviews, but it will probably be Edgar only, even though, what I just cannot understand, Merry Christmas, girl mom. What I can't understand is the mother is quiet. Mother is quiet. How is a mother quiet? How is she quiet? All right. So this is the final footage. Okay, we're going to get, I guess it's inside and outside. It's mostly outside, I think. Remember, here is KK's car. It's a very busy restaurant. Well, I just don't understand how a mother's quiet. He spills his own beans more and more. Yeah. Does anyone recall where Katie or Edgar talked about the Sebastian wearing diapers? I know he said it on Terry Lynn interview. That's when he said Sebastian likes to pee, and I'm gonna pull that up. Let me pull that up. It's on Spirit Seeker, I'm pretty sure. She's got that. Here we go. Spirit Seeker Squad, our beloved Mandy. Let's see here. Sebastian. Let me just do this. Sebastian. Try it like this. Chris Proudfoot. Show teachers which. Hold on. Hold on, maybe that's. Okay, that one wasn't it. Showed in a result. Chris Proudfoot said Sebastian Rogers showed what and resulted in a CPS case. I think it was on. Sebastian case clips. Okay. Here we go.
For every pair of shoes.
I accounted for all the shoes
Listen to this.
he has or accounted for.
Did y'all catch Mom?
And
I
it
didn't
broke
quite
up a little
hear.
bit for me. Did you hear?
Okay, she said that she would not divulge how many pairs of shoes he has, but law
Divulge.
enforcement has accounted for every pair of shoes.
I accounted for all the shoes.
Why does he say law enforcement? And she says it twice. I have accounted for these shoes. Why? That just shows you that he will put stuff off on law enforcement as an excuse, in my opinion.
Okay. Can Vet Girl says, can you
Webster?
ask what Sebastian's normal school night routine is? Like some kids like to have their shower or a favorite blanket, their favorite pajamas. Please and thanks.
Sure. Sebastian comes home, gets off the school bus, comes in the house, does his chores, completes his homework, eats dinner. That time kind of varies. I don't have a set time on that. Bedtime, we normally.
Notice how he says he doesn't have any set time on that. Notice that. It's ridiculous. I'm trying to find something here.
You have it right around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Sebastian gets a shower most of the time before he goes to bed. around 7 o'clock ish.
Mhm.
Nobody's hiding him for you all, right?
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all.
Nope.
And did you get a lawyer?
No.
That's false. That was put out there.
See the two different no's? The video
Well,
is
I would
not
hope
of
that you would
Sebastian
at
and
least
KK.
apologize to his sister for that threat.
What do you mean, Butterfly? Because he had law enforcement in his pocket. I don't think he's got it now. I tell you what, I don't think he's got law enforcement in his pocket now. That's my opinion. Just my opinion, but here it is. This is it. This is one of the things.
Let me bring you up to speed on that deal. Sebastian has pull-ups that he wears because Sebastian likes to pee in his pants and defecate in his pants.
I could go through the fucking roof when I hear this. It infuriates me. Justin, he's so lying, in my opinion, because he said nope, then went silent and nope again until about Sebastian hiding. Rage fuel.
It has become a problem at school to the point where they've actually had to say something to us. So we even told them, said, look, either you figure out how to go to the bathroom or you're going in pull-ups. And for the longest time, I mean, there had sprouts where he would do what he was supposed to do, and then, excuse me, he wouldn't.
Okay, can I explain HIPAA to you, by the way? And I need to.
That's something, isn't it? How can law enforcement account for every pair of shoes if law enforcement is only relying on KK and Andrew? I mean, I think Seth knows the shoes too. You know, I mean, I think Seth usually bought the shoes. Like Katie would say when he needed shoes or whatever. And he didn't have like he went to the bathroom by himself in Texas Roadhouse. He sure did, didn't he? He sure did. He sure did. I got some notes here I need to look at. Bear with me. Okay. Earlier, I think the mob crew was live earlier. I got to listen to like 10 minutes of it, but that was it. I want to see the inside here. I thought that was inside. Okay. Here's the inside. This is what I want to see. We're going to get to the rest of that interview in just a moment. How many thumbs up do we got, mods? I don't think, I mean, that's that person that went back. I think that's what they're pointing out there. Ooh. What's this? 505. Okay. Guys, did y'all see what At Night put out? It's the Joker. The Joker with handcuffs. Justin, in my opinion, they came out and said Green Hoodie is not involved, but now they released the whole video. In my opinion, there has to be something about the video they keep going back to. I don't think the Green Hoodie is involved personally. I do think the video will be pertinent down the road. I think it'll be pertinent just to show what happened that day, or it will those pictures of what she took on her phone that day. I also know she has another cell phone in her pocket. Those are dog's handcuffs. Now, why the hell does she got another cell phone? That's the question. Spirit Zika, hello, darling. How you doing? With dollar signs at the bottom right corner. Is that what it does? Oh, right there. Yes. And it's got 808 Dog the Bounty Hunter. Joker. I don't know what 808 means. Dollar signs. There was a guy in a hoodie that walked up the outside a waitress right as KP and Sebastian was getting up and walking out. And it was a different person. He had his hood over his face. You think the pics are involved? I do. I think the green hoodie too. I don't. Mama Rising, you'll have to email me to convince me. You'll have to email me to convince me because some people hasn't seen the entire video. So I just say that. Okay. I'm just giving you my opinion on that. For sure, for sure. Okay. All right. Area code to Hawaii is 808. That's yes. Yes, you are right. 808. Well, sorry, Risa. I said mama. Well, how do you know? How do you know? Okay, let's continue. Here we go. Ooh, I need to go back to where we were. I think we were right here last night. What am I doing? Here we go. Hold on, make sure I don't get any commercials. Okay, here we go.
Time, right?
Hold on. Break case. Jennifer did a wonderful job yesterday. Oh, here it is. She did a wonderful job last night. The world is the devil's playground. There's evil and horrors every day. Yes, there certainly is. And what is it, Spirit Seeker? I am more suspicious of the guy in the black hoodie. He looked at KP. Thank you, Angela. I don't know what you're saying. That's why I know. I don't understand that. You'll just have to email me or call in. That's the only thing I can tell you, because Jennifer triggered the haters big time. I mean, it's so amazing how Jennifer spends 20 years in the FBI, and you get someone up here on YouTube, and by God, they think they know more than Jennifer Coffindaffer. The arrogance of some people. Now, your opinion can be different, but experience and working for the FBI. Hold on. Oh my God. What a crock of shit. Crock of shit. I'm not even showing that I see you. That's pointless. I wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare. But yeah, I mean, it's craziness. Enjoy life. Thank you, my love. To my favorite YouTube creator. Thank you, Enjoy. Thank you for all you do for the missing children and bring us together. I only wish I could. Oh, thank you so much. Enjoy. Merry Christmas to you and yours, my dear. Really do appreciate you, my love. Yeah, that is, please, please talk about someone that's been on every side of the fence that there is. Anywho, but it's just amazing to me. It's just amazing to me how people think they know more than someone who's been in the FBI for 20 years and still has a relationship with the Bureau, still knows a huge amount of resources. It's just crazy. VM, as long as it's a positive thing, yes, you can. Thank you for asking. His hoodie is black, is not green. Okay, here we go.
You're tracking through, you know, foresty areas. You're force multiplied by volunteers such as the Cajun Navy. Okay, they left
2 weeks
on
ago.
4/1. That was a big point, I think, in the investigation. Again, on 4/6, Craddock says there's no evidence of foul play. Again, I tell you how we talk in the Bureau and in law enforcement. Until you have that rock solid evidence, that rock solid case put together, is the appropriate thing to say while you're trying to figure things out.
Listen, if you don't have red flags raised right now, right, over the what happened to Sebastian, something is wrong with you. in my opinion. Something is wrong with you. Either you are blind or I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. Right? You know, if you would just if someone just says, "You know what? I don't like Seth." Um but I think something smells with this case. And the mother's and the stepfather's story doesn't make sense. You know, you can kind of respect that a little bit more. But to defend like those two who's not done anything. One second, y'all. Guys, sorry about that. Hey, Tony, a Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, all the above. Hello. In my opinion, the Joker is where CP posted a meme on his Facebook. Oh. Oh, I see.
Okay. Notice we haven't heard anything like that in months. All right. Again, I said on 4/2, that was also said. I think it's very interesting that this was made into an Amber Alert. By definition, the Amber Alert typically means the person was taken. That's the whole idea. The bottom line is it was supposed to help a child right when they're taken. So everybody's kind of on the lookout, you know, especially when you have a vehicle or when you have description of a child. So everybody's got their head on a swivel and can help police identify. That's the whole reason that happened, right? So I found it very interesting that pretty much straight away, law enforcement put out an Amber Alert. And I thought that was important because everybody's head was on a swivel and nobody saw Sebastian
Just read and
Rogers
watch when you have a chance. Okay,
at
baby.
all,
Let
not
me
hide
see
no hair
here.
of him. 4/2, glasses were found, and law enforcement specifically came out and said those are not him, not his. Okay, 4/2, April 2nd, we knew that.
Later, I say about
April 3rd was when TBI joined Sumner County.
Hold on.
And they began looking, this is very interesting, on the search of the Long Hollow
Uh-oh.
Pike area.
We're going to get right back to this. We're going to get right back to this. Give me 1 second. We're going to Spirit Seeker Squad. Please drop Spirit Seeker Squad. KK does not have 2 devices at the Roadhouse. Let me show you what I see. Okay, let me see.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is just going to be a quick video. I want to review the Texas Roadhouse footage that has been going around. I love Justin, but Justin was showing the footage from the Roadhouse where Katie and Sebastian were sitting at their table, and he was showing the light on her leg lighting up, and he believes that that was a phone in her pocket.
Yes, is what I want to show you now. All right, you see where this board is? You're going to be looking in this black area right here because her pocket
I'll
is
tell
going
you
to
if I
illuminate.
agree with you, Spirit
Now,
Seeker.
her jacket is almost black. This is not a reflection of anything. It's not going to reflect off of a black jacket. Nothing is. Number one. Number two, as soon as it illuminates, she puts her hand right there. So there's that. Now watch. This is really, really slowed
I'll
down.
make it bigger.
It's going to illuminate in just a moment. There we go. You see it illuminate? You see this right here? Not illuminated, illuminated, not illuminated, not illuminated, light, no light, light, no light, light, no light, light. See it? Big, 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 big difference. Okay. Now it's going to light up. There we go. And she's going to grab it. Cobalt. And you can also see right here that it's still illuminated. Still illuminated. And then it's gone. Then lights up. And she checks it. 1 second, y'all.
Okay, so let me explain to you what I see here. In Texas Roadhouse, each table has a hanging lamp over the table. The light shines down onto the table and onto their laps. As Katie leans back, the light from the table shines down on her black cloth napkin that is on her lap. You can see every time her leg lights up, it's because she moves away from the table.
Hold on, let me see.
Her jacket, you will see soon, is a snug and short jacket. The pockets would not be laying on her leg.
The pockets?
Well, hold on. Wait a minute.
What do you mean the pockets would not be laying on her leg? The pockets would not be laying. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, she keeps her coat on the entire time.
Be laying on her leg. So you can see she has moved away from the table and the light is shining on her lap. She touches the rolls, so she wipes her hand on the napkin and then leans back against the table. That's when her leg lights up every time she leans back. So ultimately, my opinion is, from my experience of eating at Texas Roadhouse often, the lighting is above the table. It shines down towards the table. Every time Katie's leg lights up, it's the light hitting her leg because her torso is away from the table.
Let me check.
When she moves her torso back to the table, the light goes away. That's my opinion. What do you think it is? What do you see? Leave me a comment. Let me know. And that's all I have for this video.
Merry Christmas, Blue Eyes. I'm going to do more investigating, Mandy. You could be right. I'm not ready to concede yet because of, I'll have to tell you privately, but you make a good point. You make a fair point. For a bigger woman, the jacket kind of bunches up and would not lie loosely on her leg. And she pushes something to turn it off. No one is talking about the Apple Watch, Justin. That's another point we need to talk about. That's something I need to ask Seth. Did they get that Apple Watch? Can I say that I love you guys can have different opinions? Oh my God, Mandy and we disagree all the time. I love that woman to pieces, though. Of course. Of course. Listen, this is the thing. If we want to find Sebastian, we have to find truth, right? And it's not that anyone should be, you know, I like someone just sent me something right now of a creator, not Mandy or anything, but just a second ago, and I said I wouldn't show that if it was on my channel, if it was the last thing on YouTube, because they are clearly lying out the crack of their eyes. Clearly, right? And that's the thing. To find truth, we've got to speak it, right? Is it the microwave fudge mini Panthers? You can make the microwave fudge. I'm just not big on fudge or anything like that. That's the way it should be, hindsight. There is no right or right. I mean, you know, the things that I have heard people just Jennifer Coffindaffer, she is, you know, class. She has worked for the Bureau for over 20 years. She still trains, all of that. And my God, people, you know, seem to know more than her now. You know, cool. Listen, if you, it's just crazy.
I thought that was interesting. So again, you still have some search efforts going on, even on 4-3. But again, according to the timeline, it was made into an investigation on 3-4. But it tells me that they might have had information specifically pointing to that area. And we also know that they kind of recanvassed again, making sure they didn't miss anything. And that's something you always do, recanvassing. I want to talk about the land.
I'm taking calls if anybody wants to call. I want to make sure it's on. My phone's on.
373, I believe. The landfill search is red flag. It's bigger than the other red flags. Huge, big red flag. Okay. What do we know about this search? We know that the landfill in Kentucky was searched for a couple of days. We know
we watched
that this
part.
was, and
Hold
I
on.
just read up on this because this was very confusing, whether it was the construction trash.
We watched this part.
Too empty. I'm going to make that clear. I'm saying that law enforcement looked into that. I'm very sure. And I'm also thinking that that could have been one nugget in the probable cause affidavit that could have led to them having probable cause. Okay.
And she's absolutely right. This is one thing that I have stated for a long time. They don't do nothing out of abundance of caution. Let me tell you something, because whether we like to admit it or not, money is a factor in these searches. It is. It's a factor. I mean, they don't just throw money at going to another state, and especially, you know, manpower, all of that. They need probable cause. They need a search warrant. Always. Isn't landfill searching part of the list to do that law enforcement has to follow under the missing and exploited children? No. No, I mean, this is the thing. If they think that, if it takes them there, then it is, if that's what you mean. Yeah, it's a waste of resources if it's not, what happened to my hold on, something just happened. Oh my God. Guys. What happened? I lost all control. How do I exit out of it? I can't even see my StreamYards. One second. Okay. Can you having a bit of trouble? Tis the season. Sorry. Did Remy chew through my cord? No, she didn't. Thankfully. Thankfully, she didn't. But everything else just screwed up right there. Lordy B. It's Santa. Yes. The guy on duty, Ron, is a crime scene expert. He said that they use a light to search black spots as blood flows back. Then they would go forward with Blue Star. Yeah. You see, the thing about that is, let's think about that a second. Just because every time we think of crime scenes as being something like there's always blood and all of that. But what if there's not? Right? Sometimes people are right. Sometimes people are they're shoved or they're hit and it is internal, right? So, and you got to understand, like with Sebastian, in Sebastian's case, I'm praying that that did not happen or anything. But let's think about what if, remember what he wears at Edgar's and KK's house. The under the pull-up briefs. You know what I mean? So that also protects, right? They didn't use luminol because and that's very true. He was considered a runaway. Right? So that's important. Um today Mob Crew was talking about he was I only got to watch about 10 minutes of him, but I made some notes about, you know, going over that light video, right? The light video. Most of us know that light video covered across the street, right? And so if you watch the Mob Crew later, he was making some good points. I wanted to add a little bit to that. Let me just pull him up real quick. I want to make a couple points because he does a wonderful job, and he's exactly right. He is exactly right. But I want to make a couple more points. I was uploading something earlier on my phone, and it kept uploading, and I couldn't move the thing, and it was like I wanted to say hi to him and send him a super chat, but I'll get you next time, Mob Crew. I'm sorry. But there's something that I do want to show here. Right. I can't remember if it was. All right, maybe it's right.
Embarrass you because it really upsets me because you are literally taking time out of me researching stuff.
Hold on.
He claims that the field of view from the camera is perfect because we're going to pause on here because, again, I want to spend time on actually, doing some research in this case and not spend my time debunking this guy. And then you get others who more or less take my work and then, post it and, try to claim that it's something that it's not. And then he
works very
goes
hard
on
on
to, this guy here, Fisher, then, puts out a tweet saying, oh, look at this great video that this would not be an original.
Hold on. Let me just, I think it's right here.
I want to get to the point right here.
Information.
I could spend days. I want to get to the point right here.
Information leading to the location and return.
So let's just remind everybody
about that $50,000.
What the FBI said.
Listen to what the FBI says here. But
what, late summer time? Was it late summer, I believe?
And Nicole, when this group learned about that $50,000 reward, they cheered and said progress like that is what they have been pushing for. The FBI is asking for information leading to the location and return of Sebastian or the conviction and arrest of those responsible for his disappearance.
The conviction or those responsible to his disappearance. Now, right here, he's going to make some points. And I got to listen to about 10 minutes of it. And I made some more points to this that I thought.
Conviction and arrest for his disappearance. That is from the FBI field of Memphis. So not arrest and conviction of those persons responsible. I mean, that's pretty black and white to me. That they don't think this kid walked off barefoot.
He didn't walk off barefoot. When
you have all these cameras situated around the neighborhood, which we will look at as well.
Not a chance.
Let me see. Justice for Crystal McCrory. I'm so sorry, I butchered that. Can you look at my sister's case? Yeah,
he's spending a little time right here.
I wish I could.
At that point,
I want to play something.
I looked at all the doors and windows.
Go
and
kind of
I was,
quicker.
Hollering his name, and I picked up the phone and I called my husband and I said, I can't find him. And he said, what do you mean? I said, he's not in this effing house. I can't find our son. And I jumped in my car and I drove around the neighborhood and I drove over by the school, and he's already at this point I was like hysterical and I was crying.
I did want to spend a little time breaking that down. I know people have broken this part down, obviously what she said, she almost trips herself up, like saying,
oh, she screws up right here. I mean, it's bad. It's terrible. Thank you, Hey Jude. Merry Christmas, pearls. Yes, darling, yes. Isn't she bad, girl? God bless her.
Called first. Oh, wait, no, I walked. Oh, wait, no, I was driving. Clearly
I ran back.
Major red flags there, but I'm going to skip forward because I want to get to this other part here.
So stupid.
Oh, thanks, JoJo.
He three-wayed law enforcement and was telling them like our son is missing and we don't know what's going on. And he was like, go back to the house. They're on their way. And I ran back, drove.
Also, when we were driving up here, this neighborhood is so pretty and nice. Right. And
we're almost there.
One other question I have.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to make my point right here. So listen to this. This is very interesting.
Oh, I think she ran back. I
will definitely when I get a chance. Yeah, that cough. Yeah, and the three.
Listen, and this is where we're about there. I think she ran back because there was only, according to them, KK and Sebastian in the home that night. They weren't running to anybody else.
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to talk about that a little bit, but we have so much to go over. And again, I don't want to go too long, but I want to get to this part right here. I promise you. This is good.
Is recently Channel 5 in Nashville, they had security footage that showed
right here.
2 flashlights the night he disappeared. Is there anything that you think about this video? Or
Sure. So there's a lot of speculations about that video that are floating on the internet. Okay. And that is exactly what it is. It's speculations. Now, what it can give you an official statement on is TBI Newslink has released a statement from law enforcement, between local law enforcement, state law enforcement, some federal law enforcement, and they have analyzed that video so many times over that everything that everybody is trying to assume is a flashlight, I hate to say this, it's not.
Okay. First of all, that's been analyzed over and over and over, right? Now, Mob, he's getting ready to make some points, but I'm going to kind of build off this. All right. He says, I'm here to tell you it's not. Okay. Why? How does he know it's not a flashlight? How does he know it's not a flashlight when law enforcement has said, we don't know what we don't know, right? Those are flashlights. I'm just going to tell you, those are flashlights. There's some device. It's something. Yeah, it's the reindeer smiley. Okay. Now, Edgar is going to tell you that I can't tell you where it comes from. Get ready.
As much as we would love it to be one, it's not.
You would not love it.
I'm not going to go into details as far as where that video is shot from.
Okay.
He's not going to tell us where that video is shot from. Okay? Why would he not tell us where that camera, where that footage is shot from? Because we may find out that there's a car there. Is that why, Edgar? And that the neighbors has said there was 2 people that came there, went around the car, and then 1 ran back? Is that why? Remember, at this time, Edgar is saying this. We don't know the car is there at the time. We had only seen the 2 flashlights. Hey, dogs with jobs. Good to see you, honey. Sped. Thank you, sugars. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you, lovely. And thank you for all you do. Love you, sweet Sped. Appreciate you so very much, my dear. All the blessings to you and yours this Christmas. Hello, Annabelle. He does not want us to know the angle because, listen, if it's nothing, why can't you tell us where the angle is, Edgar? Why can't you tell us? Police did not put out a statement about the flashlights. They never did. Nope. They never put out a statement about being garbage trucks. Only Edgar did this with his official statement. Yes. Yes. And that's another thing he's lying about. That is another thing he's lying about. There has, very good point, Mohawk. There has not been an official statement. That's an Edgar official statement. Right? That's all it is. Hold on. One was cast. The other main scene. When was that, War? When was that? Oh, hold on, guys. A very important thing I'm getting. I need 1 second. I just need to make a call real quick. Sorry, I was having trouble. 1 second. All right. What's this? Merry Christmas. Killing time. What do y'all think this means? Across 2 states, we find 2 men. Both answer to a single first time. One was cast in iron for treachery, while the K in his life melted into whispers. The one man stands unshackled, retelling another person's story. Yet his K went silent the moment a child's footprints vanished. Are these two stories divided by distance or bound by a single mirror? Same first name. Mohawk. Damn, you always get it. You're too smart. Nicole Kessinger and KK. C. Watt's girlfriend's last name begins with K. Or Nick, it would be nice if you would just tell me. That would be nice. I would appreciate that. Both cheaters. That's true. Yes. Yes. What else do they have in common together? Both are douche nodules. Both are definitely douche nodules. Douche nozzle. That's what it is. Douche nozzle. That's what they are. What else? In trouble with the affair is rattling him out, in my opinion. Narcissist psychos, perhaps. I'm listening while making homemade cinnamon rolls for breakfast. You little cutie. Look at you. Go with it, Sonina. Go, girl. I can't figure out his riddles. Me either. We hear KK always whispering in the background. Yes. Thought criminal. Yes. They think they are, Joe. For the next morning, Ginger. He was whispering more than sweet nothings, in my opinion. Yeah. Maybe the mistress is an informant, Justin. Oh my God. Wouldn't that be some stuff? Can y'all imagine if Edgar has like a mistress or a mistress? I live. That would be so amazing. That would be so amazing. I mean, he likes that, I really think Edgar likes the waitresses. I think he thinks IHOP means something else. Just saying. I know, Ginger. Please let it be a mister, please. Barbie. I know. Asparagus. Yes. Both changed looks of their trucks. IHOP on this and that. That's what I'm saying. Ooh la la. Yes. Isn't IHOP come hungry, leave happy? saying. I can't. Scott Peterson, mistress, convicted him too. That's true. Oh my God. CP is mean to be having a boyfriend. Well, you never know. Both have changes their looks and their facial hair. Yeah, Edgar, he is, you know, he looks like he's thick. He's got some cake in the back. Justin After Dark. I know. I'm so tired today, Kelsey. I don't even care. To be honest with you, y'all don't even know. I have been busy all day, y'all. That's true, Luna. Puddin'. Lord have mercy. All right. Where's my notes? I don't even know where my notes are. You're exhausted too, Shannon. Okay. Did anyone wrap gifts today? Remy's tired too. Remy's tired. She just zonked out. Right before. Remy's in her crib. She's at the crib. She's at the crib, yo. No, yesterday and tomorrow. Still rapping. I hate rapping. Oh my God, I hate rapping. I hate rapping. I have a few more that I have to rap. Rap some more to do later. Yeah. Still rapping now. Yeah, I wrapped them in Walmart brown bags. You know, one year I did almost all bags, and my kids hated it. They hated it. I don't like to rap. I'm not good at rapping. You love to wrap gifts. Aren't you just cute, Amy? Aren't you just cute as a little button? One of my boys several years ago, Dad, have you always like been really bad at wrapping gifts? I'm like, yeah, thanks for the insult, but you're kind of right. I just left reindeer food out. Oh, did you leave marshmallows? I only do gift bags. Ooh la la. So is mine. Takes forever though. One year I used pillowcases and ribbon, and another year I used newspaper. I get my wrapping paper at Sam's Club. You get big old wrapping paper, like lots of wrapping paper for like $8. And it's amazing. And it's thick. And it's beautiful. Sam's, yes. You haven't started wrapping yet? Baby kisses? You know, Santa is already in his sleigh. So you don't got much time left. Justin CPT Jules just dropped the bombshell video on her channel. It's pretty obvious who it's about. Tell us, Nicole, tell us. My paper is all green tones and pattern this year. Aren't you just a cutie? Yes, he's picked up on radar. anybody wants to call in, you can call in. I remember my dad putting together bicycle Christmas Eve and swearing. You go downstairs and you're like, you hear, motherfucker. Is that Santa Claus? Sounds a lot like Daddy. Hubby orders from Amazon or my gift sends me to post office and I help him to open it, forgetting he's got it for me. That's the extent of wrapping. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Justin, Merry Christmas.
How are you?
Yeah, how are you doing?
Good, good. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Couple things. Oh man, first thing I need to get something off my chest though.
Go for it.
Yeah. So Edgar, athlete's foot. When you played that clip earlier, when he said, about Sebastian liked to have accidents at school.
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
Joke.
I really wish I could put my foot up his. I won't even say it.
Yeah. Trust me. You and a lot of other people.
Yeah. Yeah, because no kid wants or likes to have accidents. That's the most ridiculous, insane thing I've ever heard in my life. It's either, either the teachers are too strict at school and aren't letting him go, which I highly doubt that's the case, or, he's stressed, he's traumatized, he's got emotional things going on. I mean, I don't have kids, but they always tell you that's like the first sign of emotional problems is when, kids
or
having
other
accidents
or other problems.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, so that's just, oh God, even if hypothetically we say that CP hasn't done any, isn't involved in this, which I definitely think he is, but even if hypothetically, him just saying that is just horrible.
Yes.
So yeah, man, I really needed to get that off my chest. That was just, ooh. The other thing is, so you know how you've been saying like he's leaking, he's letting things out. Definitely. And you were saying that it seems like him and KP are responding to what the public is saying. But I think you're right about that, but I think there's something else going on too. So, you know how she kept adding things when she would do the interviews, and then she added, I heard a noise in his room, and then it was, I heard a thud. I'm wondering, this is just my theory, I'm wondering if she was trying to get ahead of something. It seems like whenever they do an interview and they add something, I'm just wondering if God forbid they were trying to get ahead of the possibility that they found Sebastian and they were trying to explain him having a head injury. And so by her saying, I heard a thud, maybe she was trying to formulate some kind of cover story.
Yeah.
That, he while he was trying to sneak out of the house, he must have fallen and injured his head or something. I just wonder if she was trying to come up with some kind of cover story on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and the question I'm wondering is, I've been kind of taking notes a little bit, and do you know, and I know this is kind of reaching back a bit, but was there ever a time when she added those things in those interviews about the thud and the noise? Was there ever a point where it seemed like anyone was kind of getting close to something? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm wondering if she was trying to get ahead of something. You know.
I mean, I think I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I think that the flashlight, he took a flashlight, was preemptive in case they got something on film in the footage.
Video, in case that video came out, maybe.
Yes, and sure enough, a video came out.
Right.
You know, you can't say your kid went to bed, you had a pretty good evening, and there's no talk of you guys from 7 to 9 o'clock. Like, did he just go into it? Did he just go straight to his room and spend the rest of the evening? And he didn't he didn't take a shower. He didn't take his medicine. There's no talk of anything about that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, in my opinion, I think something happened here up. I think there's something with the head area, in my opinion.
Definitely, and if you look, their pattern is definitely being preemptive. You know, they're always trying to get ahead of things that come out later, like you said, and you know, about he took a flashlight, and this flashlight video comes up. So I'm just wondering, so she first, if kind of looking back a little bit, she first said something about the noise in his room. And, you know, I don't care what you're doing in there, but go to bed. And that was around the March 18th, I believe. And then on the 25th is when she changed a little bit and said, oh, there was a thud. And so because of their patterns, I'm wondering if they were trying to get ahead of something. And that's why I'm wondering if around that week, is there any possibility that, you know, that somebody maybe had found clothes or anything, any of his belongings? Because it really seems, it seems like they were trying to get ahead of something that they thought could have been coming out, you know? And just wondering about that. I don't know.
I'll have to think on that. I mean,
yeah.
Shiny new bracelets coming. Yeah. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm, but there could be, you know, someone might have said something that triggered them to say that. You know what I mean? Like someone, but there's a lot of creators out there, so that's.
Yeah, it's just because if you look at their patterns, they're always trying to get ahead of things. They're always trying to be preemptive. And that's kind of a weird detail to add, and that doesn't really help them. Saying, "Oh, I heard a thud," it didn't really help her. It made her look worse. So it's like you would think the only reason why she would even say that is because she's trying to get ahead of something that may possibly come out. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's something to. I don't know if like he didn't want to go to bed and there was an issue. Because usually he went to bed at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock was him staying up late. And that's a 15-year-old.
Exactly. That's
ridiculous
for a 15-year-old. For a 15-year-old kid,
it's ridiculous.
10:30 is more reasonable. You know, I think.
Yeah.
That's too. I mean, they're not even giving him any free time to just relax and play some video. Just be a kid.
He didn't get to just play video games there. No, that was used as a reward.
They
sat and played with paper clips.
They never let him just be a kid.
Yep.
It's sad. But okay, well, yeah, thanks a lot for taking my call, Justin.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
You too. Have a good night.
You too.
I'll listen in.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. That's my favorite Chris. That is my favorite Chris. The snake was sold in 2023, W. It was long gone before Sebastian disappeared. Yes, but remember when the snake people came out and said Edgar was lying? Remember that? Edgar said he they kept Sebastian's snake or something because and Sebastian could come and see it at any time. And they came out and wrote, I've got it somewhere, and they said, I want to make this clear. We never promised Edgar that, but we knew Sebastian loved this snake so much that we kept it, and one day maybe in hopes he can still have it. He had a lot, Elisa, because I've got the ads from him of all the snakes that he had, and they say how many snakes they got from him. You know, Edgar gets all these snakes and says, I'm not here enough. And Sebastian said he was going to take care of them. Well, you're the one who got them. If you're not home and you're supposedly breeding snakes, then why the hell is it's up to Sebastian? Exactly. Cassandra, Merry Christmas, darling. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Good.
On the news footage that Dog put out that says final footage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The footage in the beginning is you know how when the other footage before Katie goes out to the car, she's first in the restaurant and then she's getting ready to walk out.
Uh-huh.
And then it cuts off and then it goes to where she's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well this footage, it doesn't have her in the restaurant. That Dog put out today on his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
It starts out outside. Okay. So the first, if you go to like the 54-second mark, no, the 44:08, something like that. Anyway, it's before Katie comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'm thinking, why is he putting this out? What are we supposed to be looking at? Because why would he hasn't put out what Jennifer Kaffendorfer says is people were looking at Katie, right?
Say that again.
Jennifer on News Nation, on Court TV, she said there's other footage that hasn't been put out yet. That will be but it's not her place to put out. But she feels it will be put out soon.
Yes.
That was on Court TV the other day, and she says in the footage she sees someone looking at Katie. That's what she said on Court TV.
Mm-hmm.
So then, Dog puts out this footage today, and I'm thinking, what are we supposed to be looking at? Because it's outside, and so I think it's like at the 44 mark. Right before Katie comes out, there's two men that are walking out of the restaurant right before Katie.
Mm-hmm.
One is in a black hat, one's tall, the other one's short. And the one short is on the telephone. And then they stop and they turn around as like they're looking at Katie, because then they walk away and Katie and Sebastian come right out. But when they stop, the tall man looks over to where Katie would be coming out, and then he looks across the street where he kind of looks across, kind of skimming like where Green Hoodie would be. I know Green Hoodie doesn't have nothing to do with it, but anyway, I just think it's odd that these two men come out and then they turn around and they're like, they pause for a second and then they're kind of like waiting for Katie to come out. I don't know, but there's got to be some reason he's putting this footage out.
Perhaps.
So anyway, and
I don't think.
Then I have a question.
I mean, he says this is the last bit of footage. I don't think it is.
No.
I think he'll show more.
Yes, but why would he put this? Why you just think he's just going to put it out for no reason?
No, I mean, I think there's a reason for everything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Now, also the other thing, I have a question. Because I need to know if I need to go back to the store or not.
Okay.
Okay. We have this story going around our neighborhood, right? And we go out, and we told all the parents the story. The story is all the good kids, that have been very good all year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they've been very good, sometimes Santa will leave coal outside the house because he can't bring it in to put it in the stocking.
Honey.
And sometimes when he gets too rushed and everything, the coal will fall out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see any coal, that means you've been extra good.
That's right. You
Anyway,
get to build a fire, honey.
But I went and bought all this coal, and they didn't, so I bought some barbecue coal,
Yes.
And so then when I got it home and everything, and all those women going around the neighborhood, when I'm looking at it, said, why does it say K on the back of it? Because it says Kingsford, the K on it.
Yes.
And so I'm going, what are we going to do? She says, oh, and she goes, I got you covered. I go, what? She goes, Kris Kringle. You think we can get away with that?
Oh my God. It's not the charcoal with the pre-light in it, is it?
No.
That'd stink the house up.
Well, it's going to be outside the house.
Oh. Okay.
Don't go in because you've been so good. Santa spills it outside of his bag, okay?
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. Oh my God.
Or do you think I need to go back to the store?
No. Well, it's what? Almost 9 o'clock there where you're at.
Yeah.
Everything's closed.
Not here.
Oh, everything's closed. Well, I think.
I just think if they ask, I just tell all the parents that it's Kris Kringle.
That's right.
Because that's more special.
Yes.
They won't know.
No, they won't.
Oh.
They don't care.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, my love.
Okay,
all right, bye-bye. Spiked eggnog, of course. Here, things close by 6. Most things here closed at 6, except for the Dollar General. They closed at 10 o'clock today. They closed at 10 o'clock. Good going, DG. They really don't understand. It's too late for them, in my opinion, showing photos of them searching. It's done. It's done. It's not going to do anything for them. Nothing. Had to work till 3:30. My great uncle was a coal miner in Kentucky, and he bought me a huge chunk of coal. I was so excited. I was 6. Merry Christmas, Governor Pincus. Merry Christmas. Chrithhmas. Yes, Jen, she is. I put out a little short of Pearl today. It's very cute. When she woke up this morning. Dang Dollar Central. Yes. I want to make loaded Brussels sprouts. Anyone have a good recipe? No. You Brussels the sprouts. My neighbor are Jewish and the kid told me that there is no Santa. I was devastated. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was gonna make a joke, but bonjour, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Justin and Kat. I haven't figured out one of these riddles that Nick put out.
Tell us
It's
your
the one
opinion.
with the okay, it's the one with the Joker and the handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
The Joker is the jokes that Eager thinks he is playing, and the handcuffs are his new Christmas gift.
The joke's on him.
That joke is on him.
Mm.
I've been sitting up here trying all evening since I seen that. When I know what that means. I know what that means.
You never know.
And then it hit me. I was like, I've seen that somewhere before on Nick's page, and it was when he was doing a manhunt in Pennsylvania for this guy that escaped the prison. And then it hit me what he was trying to say.
Oh.
He thought they fooled. He thinks he's fooling everybody by being a joker. Well, that's coming back. The joke's going to be on him because he's going to be sitting right next to Chris Watts. And I don't know if you picked that up either. When he put with the Chris Watts, I knew you were asking about it. Chris Watts unalived his wife and his 2 kids.
Yes. It's
and
very
put him in
sad.
his work site.
It's a very sad case. Awful.
So I think we need, and I don't feel that he's not alive. I feel he is alive.
I hope you're right.
I think what they need to do is go back to them work sites, because something about that Chris Watts and work site, and then CP and his work site, kind of got you thinking, okay, wait a minute, we got 2 Chris's, 2 work sites, children involved. Okay, we're not that crazy. We can put this together. Do you understand where I'm going? I see you thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I got you. I got you.
It took me a while to think about this all day when I seen that post early today, and I was like, oh my goodness. I know what's going on. Somebody is getting ready to get them silver bracelets for Christmas. If not Christmas, New Year's.
Yes. I mean, I really think one day we are going to just wake up and our phones are just going to go crazy. I really do.
And they are. And I have my tablet on my bed. I have my laptop on my bed. I have my phone on my bed. I'm just waiting for it all to go off.
You got the office there, boo-boo.
Well, I got my desktop in the living room, but I have all this in my bedroom because that's how I did my Christmas shopping this year. Just don't tell on me, Justin.
That's okay.
I cheated this year. I didn't want to go in the stores.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, no, you do not want to go in the stores on the holidays.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why not? order it, you know.
I was in there today just to get a few things that I forgot for dinner tomorrow. And it took me 3.5 hours just to get through the checkout stand.
No.
I was like, I could have made this on my own. But that's all right. I'm here now. I got it. Let's get it and go.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, I'm sitting here and I went on my tablet and I'm studying this picture of the handcuffs and that Joker, and then it hit me. And then you showed that Chrithhmas, and then it really hit home about what's going on.
Yes.
So I think somebody is getting ready to get them a nice little hotel room that they can check in and can't check out until they are ready for them to check out. And
welcome
in a cot for Christmas.
Welcome to the Hotel California, where you go back. They're going back to California. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I don't think he's going to California.
Yeah.
I think he may be right there in Tennessee for a while.
Yep. Nashville it is.
I think he will be right there because I heard somewhere, and nobody has yet to answer this question. If he was in Memphis, why was his truck in Nashville? Why did he have to go to Nashville and pick up his truck?
He said he made his way to Nashville. But he did. I'm going to go over that maybe tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow. Merry Christmas.
Because I'm like, something right here. And that truck looks totally different from the one that was parked out at the RV site. The one that was parked in the yard. And that's why he got pinged. That's a whole new truck. That's why it got pinged.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a new truck, but it's oh guys, hold on. We got some breaking news. I need to go, honey. I'll call you back, or call me back later, okay? We got some stuff coming out.
All right.
All right. Love
All
you.
right.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
For immediate release, December 24th, 2024 at night, reaffirms commitment to finding a 16-year-old missing since February. Cites step families search as diversion. Sumner County, Tennessee, at night, private intelligence agency underscores its resolute determination to locate 16-year-old Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, who disappeared on February 25th, 2024 from his Sumner County home at the age of 15, retained by Sebastian's father, Seth Rogers, at night, has allocated substantial resources to track credible leads, coordinate multi-state search teams, and work with licensed professionals, all focused on ensuring Sebastian's safe return. Investigators have mobilized across multiple states, working alongside of volunteer networks, and remain steadfast in the belief that Sebastian is alive. In a disturbing turn of events, Christopher and Katie Proudfoot, Sebastian's stepfather and mama, had recently conducted local searches, treating Sebastian as though he were hit by a car and abandoned despite zero evidence pointing to such a tragedy. If the P-Foots have information that supports this bleak outlook, it raises serious questions. Amen. About whether they are deliberately withholding crucial details, notably that have resurfaced. Notably, they have refused genuine assistance from at night while conducting a search in a wooded area that has already been thoroughly searched by thousands of law enforcement officers, a move that at night believes is disingenuous, distraction that undermines credible leads suggesting Sebastian is alive. According to At Night's investigation, there is no basis for a local hit and run scenario, nor have the P-Foots exhibited meaningful urgency since Sebastian's has vanished. At Night intensifies national search for missing 16-year-old, counters false claims from stepfather. I believe let's see here. Throughout the following Sebastian's disappearance, KK and Edgar have traveled extensively for non-search related purposes. Financial statements, travel itineraries, and multiple eyewitnesses accounts suggest they embarked on vacations made large for interesting transactions and consistently cut ties with personal contacts who have questioned their behavior. If you have information concerning the whereabouts of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, please contact the Sumner County Sheriff's Office at 615-451-3838 or call the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FINE or via email at tips2tbi@tbi.tn.gov. You may also reach out to your local FBI office or the American Embassy or Consulate, or submit a tip online, tips.fbi.gov. Okay. A timeline of concern of disruption. February 25th, 2024, Sebastian vanishes from the P-Foots home under some circumstances that family has yet to fully explain. Seth Rogers, alarmed by his son's abrupt absence, immediately mobilizes a private search, tirelessly dedicating personal resources and traveling cross country to track potential sightings. Refusal of professional aid. Despite overturns from At Night and other well-known investigative figures such as Dog the Bounty Hunter, Christopher, and KK, Proudfoot declined offers of professional assistance, insisting local law enforcement had the matter in hand. At Night enters the search. September 3rd, 2024, publicly announced its partnership with Seth Rogers. At Night leverages cutting edge investigative tools and broad network of licensed experts to ramp up search efforts almost immediately. The P-Foots, also their social media allies, launch a barrage of unfounded allegations aimed at discrediting At Night and disrupting active leads. Misinformation campaign. At least 7 states, local, state, and federal agencies have been flooded with false reports orchestrated by the P-Foots associates. These actions sow confusion, drain investigative resources, and divert attention away from the legitimate time that could help find Sebastian. Online shifts in narratives. In December, Christopher Proudfoot reemerged on YouTube to downplay interactions with At Night and Dog the Bounty Hunter, contradicting earlier statements and documented evidence. At Night reiterates that it will not collaborate with individuals under criminal investigation, including Christopher and Katie Proudfoot, or their affiliates. Renewed focus, expanded search operations on December 21st at night, announced expanded sweeps in multiple regions: Springdale, Arkansas, Memphis, Tennessee, DeSoto County, Mississippi, Chesapeake, Virginia, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Stanley, Wisconsin. Professional investigators licensed in Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Virginia, New Mexico, Wisconsin, and Oregon, plus volunteers in surrounding areas are invited to bolster the search teams currently stationed in Memphis, Tennessee, and neighboring regions. At night approach, prioritize safeguarding potential evidence and preserving the integrity of any legitimate leads. Quote, we firmly believe Sebastian is alive, end quote, says one at night's lead investigators. Damn, I thought I had it pulled up the whole time. Sorry. Hide and seek, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. I thought I had it pulled up. Every time I read the word Tennessee, I say it like Tennessee because of you. You're welcome. Tennessee. Demons do not take physical bodies. Yes, they do, Elisa. Yes, they do. Okay, look at this. You tell me. Now, if that is not a demon, he came from the fiery pits of space. He came from Cruella herself. I mean, look at this mullet. Now, just saying, it's ridiculous. You look at someone on meth, you see demons. Okay. Okay. Like I said, here it is. Tennessee. Edgar Amos. That's who he is. Edgar Amos. I'm delirious too. I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. I am so exhausted. That look, I thought you was frozen. That's hilarious. Guys, as they say, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. No, in all seriousness, thank you all so much. I will be here tomorrow at some point, Lord willing. But first, I want to do a prayer. And this is for Sebastian, Summer, Michael Vaughn, and all of the missing and children out there, all of that. We are sorry. Sorry, caller. You're out of time. We are going to do a prayer. And thank you, Hide and Seek, for 2 continuous months. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so very much. All right. The serious part of this live stream. If you don't mind, wherever you are, unless you're driving, say a little prayer for Sebastian and all of these missing kids. I'm going to say a prayer for all of the missing. Heavenly Father, as the world celebrates the joy and warmth of Christmas, we pause to remember those who are missing: children, parents, siblings, friends who are absent, who leave empty spaces at the table and in our hearts. Lord, we ask for your divine comfort to embrace the families who are left waiting, wondering, and hoping. Grant them strength to face each day with courage and peace, even in the midst of their sorrow. For those who are missing, Father, we pray for their safety, protection, and a path back home. May your light guide through them, through the darkness, and may they feel your love wherever they are. For those who have been victims of crime, Lord, we ask for justice, healing, and restoration, surrounded by their loved ones with compassionate support and unwavering faith. May the Christmas season, though bittersweet, remind us of the promise of hope, love, and redemption. Help us to cherish one another, advocate for the vulnerable, and never stop seeking truth and peace. In Jesus' name we pray humbly. Amen.
Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. Searching for a missing child, each search fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian, for you deserve to live a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife. Did he walk or was he hidden? How's your conscience? Is it guilt-ridden? That special boy disappeared from sight. Observe the arms, was there a fight? Oh, I know where I got my scratches. Do you know where you got yours? Look at the love out there for your son. Out of the world, love pours. Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. Searching for a missing child, each search fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian, for you deserve to live a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife. We're out searching day and night. Silver's 1 and 2 are on it. You think we know him better than his kin? Man, we could almost write him a sonnet. Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. There's a missing child, fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian. You deserve a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife. He's a boy living on the spectrum. He needs us focus and care. Instead, my life is your focus. It's none of your business what I choose to share. So let's all focus on this missing child. Eyes, ears, minds, and hearts. Sebastian, we are trying to find you. We've been trying from the start. Get up in the morning, it's a long day ahead. There's a missing child, fills us with dread. But we won't give up on you, Sebastian, for you deserve a life filled with love and kindness, a life without trouble and strife.
Merry Christmas, everyone. All the blessings to each and every one of you. May you all be blessed and your families this holiday season, and wishing you the best of 2025. I love each and every single one of you pearls. Truly do. Thank you all so much. Thank you, sweet Holly S. I do appreciate you, my love. Thank you for all your support throughout the year. I really do appreciate you. All right, guys. God bless you all. We'll see you guys tomorrow, Lord willing, at some point. God bless. Good night.